The ultra-globalist Tony Blair has come out to take advantage of the new international problems to push for digital IDs. When are we going to learn about people like Tony Blair and not listening to them? The mainstream media in the West in general and all these Western international institutions, they keep taking advice from the likes of Tony Blair. They're failures. If they were somehow experts or successful champions of things, then yeah, we'll be like, let's listen to your ideas, Mr. Blair or Sir Tony Blair. Ooh. But no, it keeps coming out to push for digital IDs because every time there is a new international problem that they create, we have to be like, well, how do we fix it? They say, well, I have an idea. Let's do more centralization. Sure, digital IDs, that's going to work. Now, this is the exact reason that in the previous video I mentioned we've launched a new anti-globalist movement called Build Back Britain. Shameless plug coming up again. I'm going to give you more details towards the end of the video because we've got a new merch. The link is in the description and we're going to tell you what we're going to do about it. Now, let's focus on the video first. So, Blair and his foundation come out to launch a new drive for digital ID cards to tackle illegal migration. Oh, Blair really cares about our borders. Oh my God, thank you so much, Tony, that you come up with a new idea to tackle the small boats problems, to tackle the problem that we have in terms of processing the illegal migrants and trying to vet them, see who they are. There are a few problems with this because firstly, this guy doesn't care about migration, about controlling borders. Secondly, we know that every single one there has been recent problems, global problems, let's just call them, whether it's with health, whether it's with climate and environment, or just generally speaking, the whole situation with Putin and Zelensky, they always come out to have a solution, which is not really a solution. It's always about their own ideas. They say that, well, the proposals have come out because the numbers of small boats and people crossing the border and entering the country have doubled. More than 14,200 people in numbers through the English Channel. Now, this report has been written by Harvey Redgrave, a former deputy director in Blair's strategy unit, said that instead the government should create new asylum visas that people could apply for at UK embassies abroad. So on the one hand, the whole point of digital IDs is so that when people enter the country, enter the border, we could check if they are, if they're British citizens or if they have a visa to stay here. The whole point of asylum seekers, that they call them, is that they don't have it. So when they come, they say, I'm not British, I'm a foreigner, I don't really have my documents because I somehow lost them on the English Channel. Yep. And that's how we take them through the process. So that is redundant, that idea. This idea, the asylum visas, you do realize that what they're going to do is, if they see a lot of the people, for example, in France, in Paris, going through the British embassy to apply, and then when they see that the majority will be rejected, which they will, then the next wave, they're not going to go to the embassy. They're going to get on a boat again, and they're going to come to the UK. And they're going to pretend that, well, we just didn't know. We are just innocent. This doesn't work. It's not about migration, this solution that he has. It's simply about centralizing data to make sure that we can control the public. This is exactly the problem I have with these people. This is exactly why we've launched Build Back Britain. The link to the merchandise is in the description, by the way, guys, if you want to get your t-shirts, because, as I said, I'm going to give you more details over the next day or two, but we are creating a nationwide tour, a proper one, rather than just meet and greet that we've done before. A nationwide tour around the country to go around and start a movement, because there's a gap in the market. There's no political party really, there's no real political force that we had, for example, with Nigel Farage back in the day, with the push for Brexit referendum. We don't have that anymore. We have smaller parties, then they're doing their own stuff, they're focusing on their own issues, but there's no nationwide campaign, and we are going to get some big names involved with this as well. It's not just going to be me involved, so definitely stay tuned. Get your merchandise so that when we do the events, you all come wearing Build Back Britain. Thanks again for watching. I'm going to come back in half an hour to give you more updates on Liz Truss's leadership election campaign. Subscribe to the channel. I'm Tousi, and we are the media.